Fall is finally here, and with it comes cooler weather and hopefully even cooler movies. Hey everybody, I am Dragon Movie Guy. Let's take a look at what's coming to theaters this fall, including Christmas. This is my top 10 fall movies ranked by excitement. Hey everybody, Dragon Movie Guy here. Fall is usually the time of year we get horror films, early Oscar hopefuls, and even Christmas feel-good flicks. But this year's fall slate of films is absolutely loaded with the biggest of stars and even biggerest of franchises. So let's take a look at my top 10. In at number 10 is The Matrix Resurrections, the fourth film in the Matrix franchise and the first since 2003. Whoa. Keanu Reeves reprises his role as Neo, and Carrie-Anne Moss returns as Trinity, literally coming back from the great beyond and bringing the titular resurrections to Matrix 4.
The answer is out there, Neo. It's the question that drives us.
What is the Matrix?
Lana Wachowski returns to write and direct, but does so without her sibling Lily, who co-wrote and co-directed the first three Matrix films.
Welcome to the real world.
Lawrence Fishburne is not returning, but an all-star cast joins the film, including the Addams Family's Christina Ricci, Baywatch's Priyanka Chopra, Glee's Jonathan Groff, and Doogie Howser himself,
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yep.
That's right, NPH. He doesn't have a character name listed, but if I'm going to wildly speculate, I'd guess he's the new Agent Smith. Just a guess. The Matrix opens in theaters and on HBO Max on December 22nd. In at number 9 is Blue Bayou, a drama from Twilight actor Justin Chon.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, got it.
Chon pulls triple duty as writer, director, and star of the film about a Korean American and his wife and her child living in the Midwest.
That what you wearing today?
Yeah, why?
Oh, nothing. It's a good choice.
Oscar winner Alicia Vikander plays Chon's wife in the film.
I posted bail. He should have been out by now.
He's not here anymore. ICE took him.
The trailer shows many of the hurdles immigrants can face, even if they've been here most of their lives.
I'm not leaving my family.
Blue Bayou is in theaters September 17th. In at number 8 is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Who are you?
The 25th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Shang-Chi is an origin story, but also covers the Ten Rings first mentioned all the way back in 2008's Iron Man.
It's not going to happen.
Shang-Chi pits father versus son in the first MCU film with an Asian majority cast, but the film still focuses on good and evil.
Is this what you wanted?
Awkwafina also stars. Shang-Chi hits theaters on September 3rd, but doesn't hit streaming until 45 days later. If you're liking this video so far, please be sure to hit the like button until it turns black. That helps out with the algorithm. In at number 7 is Dune, the remake of the 1984 classic, based off of Frank Herbert's sci-fi novel.
Remove your hand from the box, and you die.
What's in the box?
Timothée Chalamet stars as Paul Atreides, heir to the empire of his father, played by Star Wars' Oscar Isaac.
Will you protect Paul?
With my life.
Director Denis Villeneuve assembles an all-star cast including Josh Brolin, Javier Bardem, Rebecca Ferguson, Dave Bautista, with Zendaya as Chani, and Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho.
Hey you, want some muscle?
I did?
No.
Dune hits theaters and HBO Max on October 22nd. In at number 6 is Eternals, the 26th feature film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger.
The Eternals are a group of immortals who've lived on Earth for thousands of years.
Hi.
Hello.
The all-star ensemble features Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, Kumail Nanjiani, Brian Tyree Henry, and several Game of Thrones actors.
So now that Captain Rogers and Iron Man are both gone, who do you think's gonna lead the Avengers?
I could lead them.
Oscar-winning director Chloe Zhao helms the project, taking place after the snap in Avengers Endgame.
How long do we have?
7 days.
The second of 3 MCU movies on my list for this fall. I can't wait for Eternals to come out in theaters on November 5th. A plan for streaming has yet to be announced. In at number 5 is Top Gun Maverick, the sequel 35 years in the making.
I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an invitation back.
They're called orders, Maverick.
Tom Cruise returns as Pete Mitchell, whom we all know by his call sign, Maverick.
2 versus 1? He's gotta be kidding.
Maverick brings back Val Kilmer as Iceman and introduces Miles Teller as Goose's son with the call sign Rooster.
Yet here you are, Captain. What is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
If it feels like I've been waiting 2 whole years for this movie to come out, it's because I have been. Top Gun 2 was supposed to come out in July 2019. I love what appears to be the practical effects of Tom Cruise actually flying in a fighter plane. Top Gun Maverick will be in theaters November 19th and available on streaming 45 days after that. To see more ranking videos like this, please be sure to hit the red subscribe button until it turns white. That'll let you know whenever I post a brand new video. In at number 4 is Red Notice, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot is here.
And Uncle Handsome. Whoa.
Red Notice does not have a full trailer out yet. In fact, the poster they released is just a black background with white letters that say Red Notice.
We truly love movies.
We do, but what we love even more is making movies for fans like you.
We did get a few precious shots in the Netflix 2021 film preview video from several months ago, but nothing since.
I'm so sorry. I was aiming for your throat.
The description so far entails an Interpol agent searching for an art thief. Director Rawson Marshall Thurber has a history with action comedies, having directed Central Intelligence, We're the Millers, and Dodgeball, a true underdog story. Red Notice comes directly to Netflix on November 12th. In at number 3 is No Time to Die, the 5th and final Daniel Craig outing as 007.
Why would I betray you?
We all have our secrets.
Secrets abound this 25th James Bond movie. Will this truly be Craig's last film as Bond? Will the mantle of 007 be transferred to a new character? Perhaps a female 007.
The world's moved on, Commander Bond.
You were 00.
2 years.
That's Lashana Lynch, credited as Nomi. She's been rumored to be the first female 007. You might recognize her as Maria Rambeau from the Captain Marvel movie.
What is it?
You don't know what this is?
Also back are several characters from Daniel Craig's previous Bond films. Ben Whishaw as Q, Ray Fiennes as M, Christoph Waltz as Blofeld, and Leigh Seydoux making a rare appearance as a 2-time Bond girl, Madeline Swan.
If we don't do this, there will be nothing left to say.
For me, the first and third Daniel Craig Bond films were great. The second and fourth films were okay at best. Let's hope this odd-numbered Bond film keeps up that trend. No Time to Die is in theaters October 8th.
You're going to need a suit.
Very clever.
Our first honorable mention is the third film in the Kingsman franchise. The King's Man is a prequel origin story with Rasputin as the villain. Kick-ass director Matthew Vaughn is back as director, and Gemma Arterton and Aaron Taylor Johnson star. The King's Man is in theaters December 22nd, we think. It's had 8 different release dates and was supposed to come out 2 years ago. Yikes.
Where did you get these?
Our second honorable mention takes the world of extreme couponing and turns it into a counterfeiting operation. Queenpins stars Kristen Bell, Kirby Howell-Baptiste, and Vince Vaughn. For those of us who've been jonesing for a good studio-level comedy, fingers crossed, this one is it. Queenpins hits theaters on September 10th.
A place for us.
Our final honorable mention is directed by Steven Spielberg and is a remake of an Academy Award-winning Best Picture. No pressure. 60 years after the original was released, this version of West Side Story stars Ansel Elgort as Tony, Rachel Zegler as Maria, and brings back Oscar winner Rita Moreno from the original, this time as Valentina. West Side Story hits theaters December 10th. In at number 2 is Ghostbusters Afterlife, billed as a sequel to the original Ghostbusters films from the 80s.
I just wish you'd get into some trouble.
There's still time.
The story picks up after Egon's death, where his daughter and grandkids move into his empty house in a small town.
You went with the station wagon?
It's the only one that had an engine.
Finn Wolfhard and McKenna Grace play the grandkids, and Avengers Endgame actress Carrie Coon plays Egon's daughter, Callie.
Somehow, a town with no fault lines is shaking on a daily basis.
Maybe it's the apocalypse.
Jason Reitman directs the film in place of the late Ivan Reitman, deepening the family connection. And all-around nice guy Paul Rudd also stars in what looks like a feel-good PG-13 family film.
You guys hear that?
Something's coming.
The fourth Ghostbusters film opens in theaters November 11th. There's no streaming info at the time of this recording. And in at number 1 is Spider-Man No Way Home, the third Tom Holland solo film, and 8th overall Spider-Man live-action film.
I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
No Way Home picks up after the events of Far From Home, Peter Parker being outed as Spider-Man and having to answer questions about Quentin Beck's death.
We saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
The Sony Marvel character sharing continues with Doctor Strange making an appearance, but not all is perfect post-snap.
The problem is you trying to live two different lives.
If Far From Home hinted at the multiverse, No Way Home kicks the door open to it.
Hello, Peter.
Spider-Man No Way Home opens in theaters December 17th. No news yet on streaming. You've seen my list, now tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments section down below, what movies are you most looking forward to this fall? To see my top 10 movies for September, please be sure to click right over here. I've been Dragon Movie Guy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.